As we transition into this new renewable energy infrastructure. But we're very pleased today to have Raghu Sudhakara, who has spoken at our conferences in the past. He is the Vice President of Distributed Resource Integration for Con Edison. Raghu is the Vice President of that department. And as you know, Con Edison is a regulated utility providing electric, gas, and steam service for New York. Raghu is responsible for leading company initiatives in clean transportation, distributed and clean technology resources, such as storage, solar, and demand management and planning. Raghu is really on the front lines as we move forward on this, working with municipalities, and we're glad that he could address us today. Raghu, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that you said Con Ed sometimes has the hardest task. For today, I'd just say the hardest task for me is to go after all this amazing lineup of speakers that the BCW lined up. So good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having an amazing Monday. I'm just seeing some people say good morning, so it's the 7th time you've heard that phrase today. Just wanted to start with something that's practical, and I think you heard from the NYSERDA President, Doreen Harris, about being practical. Really, Westchester County is at the forefront of it. I just pulled some numbers just this morning. More than 14,000 solar installations in this county, which is phenomenal. We're working with 3 to 4 school districts in Westchester on school bus electrification, and we have 58 buses in the next year to 2 that are going to go electric in this county. So that's really exciting for us to be supporting. We have 25,000 plus demand response customers. So these are customers that lower their electricity usage when there is an event, when the grid needs it. So amazing participation from this county. So again, Con Edison, very appreciative of everything people do here. And then lastly, I'll just talk about EV chargers and then get on with my presentation for a couple more minutes. 12,000 slow chargers, over 50 fast chargers, and 50% of them roughly available to the public. So also at the forefront of the clean transportation revolution in New York State. So I think that's phenomenal, and I thank everybody here and everybody in the county doing this incredible work. I think you've heard a little bit about the New York's CLCPA, or the Climate and Decarbonization Law that the state passed in 2019. Really, one of the big pillars of that is 100% renewable electric generation by 2040. This is, and then at the same time that the state is sort of moving to an increasing penetration of renewables, the electricity consumption, the load is growing. So both ends of the energy system, generation and demand, transforming at the same time. And this is pretty unprecedented for the energy system. So really, what does this mean? This just means that really, from now through 2040 or beyond, as we go through this transition, we want to make sure the transition is safe, is orderly, and is efficient, which means cost-effective, like for our customers, and reliable. And I think, I just recall the county executive in the opening remarks talked about steady. For Con Ed, the steady hand means reliable electricity that our customers have come to demand and expect, and that's what we want to do through this transition. So with that, I'll just kind of really talk about the technologies that we have, and today I'm going to focus a little bit on what we call distributed energy resources. So these are resources at customer premises. Could be solar PV on the rooftops. It could be heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems inside homes and buildings. You heard a lot about the categorization. That was a really great presentation. Batteries. And you could just see, for this transition to be cost effective, not only do we need to leverage transmission that you heard from NYPA, not only do we need to build out the renewable generation, but we also need to focus on the demand side and extract as much efficiency from that side as possible. And Con Edison, we're just working on all these different technologies that you see on the screen here to help customers better manage their energy use, to make their bills more affordable, but also at the same time to help the grid. So with that, let me move to the next slide. Really, I'll just highlight a new proceeding that the New York State started last year. It's called Grid of the Future proceeding. And really, the focus of this proceeding, again, is to use all the resources that are available on the demand side, so we have as cost-effective a transition going forward as possible. Our vision for the, for our service area, which includes Westchester County as well as the city, is really that people participate in a lot of the programs that we put forth, that people either directly participate or go through aggregators, and then really leverage the demand side primarily to balance the renewables that are going to come onto the system, and also to alleviate local grid constraints that happen from time to time, because we have pockets. And one of the things I'll just say about the transportation side, and I talked about school buses and et cetera, is these are big loads in very concentrated areas. And so sometimes we have localized needs, and sometimes we have system-wide needs as the renewables transition happens. So you could sort of see the timeline. I think we're just, it's an ambitious timeline. We're working with our regulators. We're working with all of you here to make that go smooth. So I'll just close by giving you 2 examples of programs we offer all of you today. I talked about the tremendous participation in demand response. The marketing name that we use is Smart Usage Rewards. And there's just some information here around how people can enroll. Typically they do it through companies called aggregators, and then get compensated for giving us load reductions when we really need them. Load reductions meaning electricity usage reductions. And then also we have solicitations that we do, such as non-wire solutions, that's we sort of highlighted on the right, where people can bid in for financial assistance for projects such as batteries, such as energy efficiency, that we will then fund in order to either defer or displace the need for traditional infrastructure. So these are just a couple of examples. The Con Edison team is here. I won't be here the whole day, so I apologize for that. But I think everybody knows Jane. I know she always gets a bigger applause than I do, which is well worth and warranted. So please reach out to our team and reach out to me if you have any questions. So thank you very much.